Hello and welcome to Yan Food Times. It's day 11 of my Japan trip and we're staying in Hakone for a bit longer before heading back to Tokyo. We had the breakfast buffet at Tensei Yen Ryokan and it was crazy. And it was crazy good. Maybe I just rarely travel and live in hotels with lovely foods, but this buffet had everything and beyond. They had Eastern and Western dishes and all were small portions, so you could try and taste a lot of different foods. The fruits and vegetables were incredibly sweet and juicy. They also had freshly squeezed juice, which was surprisingly good and refreshing. I saw many locals making a chirashi bowl, but for someone who doesn't usually eat a lot for breakfast, I didn't want to stuff myself with carbs, so I just got all the raw foods and they were fresh and delicious. I usually don't eat eggplants because I'm slightly allergic to them, but it was marinated so well, it was amazing. I said I wouldn't eat a lot of carbs, but I couldn't help it. The chocolate croissant was delicious and you could heat it up so the chocolate melted in between. You can skip the pancakes though, because it was hard. Don't waste your stomach on that. The coffee was nice and strong as well as the tea. I was very well caffeinated that day. I was pretty full and I only ate a small portion of what they had. If I sat a bit longer, I would have eaten more, but ended with some tofu, which was not as smooth as I wanted it, but the sauce was really good. I will go back to this ryokan in the future and also try their dinner buffet too, since I didn't get to this time. Alright, we then checked out and hung out at Hakone Yumoto Station. We had lots of time to kill and we window shopped until we got hungry for lunch. We found this place interesting and had a line, so we decided to try it out. I'm not sure what's the name, but they were advertising this new summer cold soba dish that I wanted to try. It sounds a bit crazy, but it's cold soba with different citruses, sliced fruits like lemon, oranges, and maybe yuzu on top of the broth. There were lots of clams too, and to my surprise, it was a good combination. When I told my mom, she said that this combo sounded like garbage, as in like the mixture of the citrus and other things can smell like a garbage can. But it was surprisingly really good. It was super refreshing and I ate all the slices. The broth was salty, of course, so it was like a tangy and salty combo, which was something that I've never tasted before. The soba noodles were incredibly bouncy and soaked up the citrus and umami broth. After strolling around a little bit more, we saw this very interesting, cute shop called tiramisu instead of tiramisu, but they specialize in different tiramisu flavored desserts. And so I decided to get their seasonal one, which was the peach one, and unfortunately it tasted quite artificial, not my favorite. I like the texture, I like the lightness of the cakes and the cream, but it was just too artificial and then it got pretty sweet for me. But I did keep the glass, it was super cute. Maybe next time if I ever drop by there, I should try the original one first. We got back to the Tokyo area and we needed to do laundry, so we went to 7-Eleven for a quick dinner. I grabbed a meat croquette that was still warm, crunchy, and delicious. The muscat grape drink was on the very sweet side as well as the artificial side. I also got a ham and egg sandwich, which hits differently than the ones I make at home in the States, and it was my first time trying the Coolish vanilla ice cream. Anyways, the croquette was like a fried mashed potato with some meat, and it didn't feel heavy or dense. The drink, like I mentioned, was so sweet, and I didn't really like it. The sandwiches were amazing. The bread was light, airy, and eggs mixed with the mayo was very delicious, and the ham was not as salty as the ones at home. I know the Coolish vanilla flavor is a childhood dessert for those in Japan, but after eating half of it, it got super sweet. The texture was nice, creamy, with a little crunch of ice in between, and it was fun to eat. If you can't finish it, you can cap it and save it for another day, which was a good idea. Alright, I ate a lot of different things with all the veggies. My stomach was very happy and satisfied too. Would you try the interesting soba dish? Please share, and thank you for watching Yan Food Times.